So following on from kind of Google's audience solutions, I just wanted to give a little bit insight into how Google categorizes their audiences. So we've talked about applying audiences, in market, affinity audiences, etc. But what do these actually mean, and how did Google determine who falls into an audience, for example? So if you think of something like an affinity audience, there's multiple different ones out there. It might be, people who are, I don't know, interested in the outdoors, for example. So Google collects data, and as we're aware, obviously Google is the biggest search engine. It has unlimited data going through it. So it basically uses kind of machine learning to understand, people who, for example, might have searched about, I don't know, hiking trails, for example, or where to go camping, um, or what's the best app for creating routes on a new walk, things like that. They'll collect those kind of data, and their system basically recognize that that person who's searching for all these different things is probably interested, and or if it's an affinity audience, might be passionate about the outdoors. And then they would pop those into an affinity audience that's about the outdoors. So if we look at the affinity audiences again, we'll just look at affinity audiences, and you can search for a different category as well. So if we do a search here and type in outdoors, we can see, for example, there's these different audiences. We've got in-market audiences, but if we're thinking about topics and affinity, if you scroll down, you should get to an affinity segment. So there we go, outdoor enthusiasts. And then basically, if you hover over this as well, it'll give you more insight into what this audience means. So top related audiences: off-road vehicles being used, boating and sailing enthusiasts. YouTube categories include things like campers and bike parts and things like that. So basically, Google's identified people who fall into these different areas, do these different searches, watch these different videos, etc., are probably going to fall into people who like the outdoors. So if you were a company who, I don't know, sold bikes, for example, bike helmets, off-road bikes, all that kind of stuff, you'd potentially want to have this affinity audience as an audience within your targeted campaign. And it works with that across kind of all the ways that it works. So you've got the in-market segment as well. So I don't know, let's say that somebody searched for, what it was search for, fashion. See if anything pops up for fashion. So we've got, for in-market, we've got formal wear, we've got suits and business attire, we've got children's apparel. So there's quite a lot of things that would fall into fashion. But it's got quite a few different segments that we can target, and probably something that's going to be relevant to your business. So let's just say, for example, you are a company that sells suits and prom style dresses and things like that. You're probably going to fall into this formal wear category section. And what you'll see here is the typical people in this audience, top related audience searches, things like bridal wear, wedding planning, suits and business attire. That's going to be really relevant to you. So that's an example of an in-market audience. So it is very clever technology from Google in terms of, they've built these audiences off the back of how people search and learnings over time that had to collate this data, and these people typically fall into this segmented audience. So, when we're talking about applying audiences and utilising this information, it is important to understand what goes behind it, and it is data collected, and it's not just random things that have been pulled together in a hope that that you'll apply them to your campaign, it'll be relevant. There is the high chance that if you apply one of these audience lists that are predefined from Google, that your audience will sit within it. I just wanted to also make a note about, obviously, the automated bidding that Google has. So conversion based strategies, so like target CPA and things like that. Although Google will automatically optimize towards the audiences, I would still recommend that you have these audiences applied to your campaigns, at least in in observation mode to have a look at what's going on, and potentially segment them in the future as well, into specific targeted campaigns with the overlay of the bid strategy as well. So that's an insight into Google Ads audiences. I hope it's helpful. I hope you've got an audience in there that you search for and you feel is relevant and can apply to your campaigns. Like I say, get adding them in observation mode anyway, start learning about who your audience are, start learning about what different segments they sit within, and keep learning.